Welcome back to The Fumble and our new show called What If. Today we're going to explore what if college athletes were paid from the very beginning. For decades, amateurism rules have prohibited college athletes from receiving compensation beyond scholarships and stipends. This has sparked discussions on fairness, exploitation, and the value of collegiate sports. While the NCAA has allowed student athletes to pursue endorsement deals since 2021, what if college athletes had been permitted to earn income from endorsements or even be paid a salary for playing? How would it have influenced recruiting, competitive balance, and the relationships between athletes, universities, and corporate sponsors?
Well, first I want to talk about the strippers who would have benefited so greatly from these young brothers having all this money in their pocket. If college athletes were given the kind of money that college athletes today are receiving, right, historically, I think that the infrastructure of college would have imploded many years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would be able to have a school compete against a USC, a Georgia, Alabama, smaller universities who were able to poach high-level talent because maybe there were too many roster spots filled at other prominent Power 5 universities. I just think that it would have been too pay-for-play, and the smaller schools would have had to forfeit their entire sports programs, which then changes how they're able to support their academia.
Yeah, and I can see like the way that Nick Saban retired. He's like, and you can hear him when he speaks, he's like, I don't want to meet with a mom and her son, and the first thing they're asking me is how much you're gonna pay. Not the impact that you can have on my son, it's how much money are you going to give?
But I will say the idea of a coach being against a parent and a child talking about how much money they can make is so ironic, seeing as how that's what predicates these coaches taking jobs, right? Like, so are we supposed to just not compensate people for their hard work, their blood, their sweat, their time? Like, that's, I never agree with that concept. The
top players are just going to whoever has the money. They're not really going to win championships anymore.
Yeah, but those old Southern tobacco and oil rich universities, you know, they have so many alumni that have made so much money off of, you know, the slave trade, if we can be all the way honest, that I feel like those Southern universities and USC, because it just lives in the hotbed of entertainment, right? Like, there would have been enough money to fund those programs, whereas a smaller university, let's say like a Virginia Tech, I don't know if Michael Vick goes to Virginia Tech if another university is offering the money.
I think for me, it's more so, if I have a son and he's going to school, of course we want to get the bag, right? But I also want him to be in a program that's going to develop him.
If it comes down to development or the bag, give me the bag. You know, the ability to come out of college not in debt, right?
Right.
And with actually a surplus of money. Oh my God, that's a dream scenario right there. So shoot, sign me up for the bag all day, every day.
So you don't think that it's become a little extreme with kids?
I think, like anything in this country, right, there is a bit of an overcorrection going on.
Yeah.
And so when you're early, sometimes it's when it's most chaotic. There'll be more structure going forward. At some point, someone will intervene and make this a little bit more organized. But in the interim, there's been so many years of young people not being compensated for their athletic prowess in college that I don't care. It's a cash grab. Everybody get every last dollar you possibly can, because when it changes, it won't be as free-flowing as this.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, because we've had, NCAA, video games, people getting jersey sales.
Bro.
And a lot of these kids, or most of these kids, all of these damn kids did not get any dime off of that. I mean, they were probably getting stuff under the table, but.
Yeah, for sure. But like, you know, Reggie Bush losing his Heisman Trophy for signing a jersey or giving an autograph or something like that. That's stupid to me. Like, so yeah, like my likeness, I bust my ass on that field every day. Like I give it my all. I should be able to cash in on my investment into myself.
Yeah, I do feel like you said it's a little overcorrecting, and I just don't want these kids to make some terrible decisions just based off of who's paying them the most money.
Man, it would have been so many pregnant strippers. I'm telling you, so many.
All right, well, you all let us know what you think about this topic. Do you feel like college athletes should have been paid from the beginning? And if they did, how would that have changed the landscape of college football particularly?
We want to know, what other what ifs would you like to hear us talk about here on The Fumble? You let us know in the comment section. We out of here.